Hey, NASDAQ. Where it gets best dope on the market. Today is January 21. I'm your technical analyst, Al Palmer. Human. We're going to just talk what is moving here in the markets today. We got, bitter cold. Here is NATGAS, the March contract. Here you go. We see we slipped down here on the way down. Green, orange buy, thin olive buy, thick olive buy. Okay, we came down here. We just got higher on the year here. Okay, 313, 311.40 is the low. Looks like it's right on there. It looks like it's right on there. But it went out, $150 per one lot underneath there. Actually, they do have, I believe they have a mini nat gas contract. Here we got, here we are with the November. New highs. Up 19 here, and then we're up 27 here. We already made this high here, so not to read too much into it. Here's RBOB. Let's just take, this is unleaded gasoline here. Same kind of thing. These aren't huge here. Here's an orange buy, sloppy as all can be. If you're looking for a hint here, we never closed under it, okay? It's hindsight. Hindsight is always 20/20 in trading, okay? These are not, I told you so's at all. We're just taking a look at it right now here. And then you can go from the olives to the green fast. Here we did it all in one bar. Not that anything else is over here is predicting here. I'd watch this level right here. Here, hang on, 187.36. This is March unleaded gas. Here you got a little neckline here, and then 187.36 above that. The trend line is 187.05. You know what? I know the right side of the screen is sometimes does not come out here. Let's move it over here just a little bit here. So that is, we got cold coming in here, or it's already here. I don't hear him talk about a polar vortex, but we got 2 days up here. Went from 260 to 350. That's $9,000 a one lot. Just on this little move here. So here we went from 4 to 250. That's almost like a copper move, when last year on those tariffs. Let's just take a look here at the currencies, because currencies are shaking up here on, Trump with the Greenland. And, everybody hates Trump. All the deep state, the DAVOS deep state, which has actually 890 CEOs, 890-ish, okay? Reserve the right to lie here. Rumors and lies make markets, okay? I'm making a point here. So here is the yen here. This was an olive line here. Not touting it here. We got under it here, okay? We tried to hold here. We got under it. But we're right at it right now. You got to go back long term here. JGBs, we won't touch on JGBs, but those are Japanese government bonds, and they are getting smushed to the downside. This is just a little look here at China. It's one of these indexes, the FTSE A50 China index here. This was last year. Oh, no, September 24. Okay, and just a look at this chart here. This is the euro currency here. Nothing to say here. If we look at, that's a weekly chart here. Oh, here you got an orange that was down here. Where's the green? Here's the green. Okay, because it's going on a downside, green, orange. Okay, and then here we are. These reds are 50%ers or something like that. Little gray trend line here is just, it's just a trend line just to, not terribly important, but actually one of those was kind of low in silver this morning. Silver up again. I'm just going to touch. This is the soft page here. We might not even get the grains. Oops. We may not get to grains here. This is sugar. We're just looking at a chart in sugar here. This is orange juice. Actually, orange juice. Here, let's just take it. Okay. Here, I had olives on the way down. As a matter of fact, here, this one, I'll have them on the way down here, but one of them will usually be here. You got another orange juice down at 118. So this thin goes with this thick. These thicks go with the thin ones up above here. This looks like it's got two things right on it here. Look at this juice. The juice went from I think 400 here down to $1.40 here. Okay, here's a chart here. This is ock sugar. Okay, this is just one of these things when I give these charts here. Here we got a green for a low, and now here we are just playing around the last 2 days. Today's low and yesterday's low here. Um, just when the trend lines will be good year to year, when they occur. And here's coffee. Oh, look at this coffee sinking back down. Here's May cocoa. You got a line down here in May cocoa. And this is sugar here. We're just looking at some charts here. Okay. Gold silver ratio. Okay. So gold was 113 over 1 ounce of silver. And here, this is just where we play out here. I'm not saying anything here. You know what? There's a good article, a guy on Substack. If you're interested, drop me a note. And or you can email me. ARP at NASDAQ. But this is just, one of the things this is CQG charts here. Another thing that you just, I've been charting this for, 20 years on CQG. And if, in fact, you're looking for a software and you want my recommendation, first of all, this is what professionals use, is CQG. Well, Bloomberg's like 25 grand a year though. So, and CQG has been around, and it's Bloomberg is good for news, but it's a lot of overload. Take a peek over here in, this is August gold, okay, so this is a back month. This is just one of my pages. You can see we're running the diamonds here, okay. You can see some sevens on top of these things, okay. It's, this is a pattern in either 1980 or, 2011. Not saying anything here, but it's a buy program. Okay, this is just for perspective here. Upper left-hand corner, this is Bitcoin here from last year or something like that. We came down to an olive here. Now we're kind of goofing around here. Got over a green. Here we're coming back down. I have no comment in Bitcoin. This is the dollar index. This is a quarterly chart. Okay, this is a quarterly chart. This is the Russell. And we're still above last week's high. Low. I'm sorry. I apologize. Last week's low. Here's this Ripple. Oh, boy. Okay, so one of the examples I talk about, you go from an olive up to a green. Wow. I did have a client. The only reason this is on here because I got a client that goofs around in it. This is an interesting. I'm just going to say this is one of my breadth indicators. It's actually my only breadth indicator. And this is how it works. The only chart I use in a 5-minute increment. All right. We're just going to peek at this page. This is my grain page here. I'm going to go through here just real fast here. This is crude oil over here. Stop back. I'll do the next video here today. As a matter of fact, pretty soon. This is beans here. Beans are kind of a tough trade. Funds were short. Okay, they were short about, I think, 18,000. They went from on that rally up there. They were long 130,000 on the whole China buying, and so here you can see you can make an argument here. We got a head and shoulders bottom here. Over these powder blues is big, okay. And here we got another. It's a little trend line here. Here you could come back, close at the low of the day yesterday on Jan 20th. And here we are today. We're right up by yesterday's high. Kind of like crude oil right there. I'm going to save the rest of this. This is gold right here. And here's S&Ps here. This is a weekly chart. This is the same thing in the NAS. Okay. high still stand here. So if you need something or you trade softs or currencies or you sit, you can take my information and go. You want to take some kind of mentorship, I will give you what you can program into your computer, if you, or your software, or your trading software. So email me, get a hold of me, stop over at NASDAQ, take a package. Email me ARP at NASDOG.com. Always use a risk stop to stop the risk. That is my opinion, and that's just so you don't get in a position where you have to sell when you have to and not when you want. Thanks for watching.